Well, you've probably heard various places on this website already that following scripts, sticking to methodologies, trying to maneuver and manipulate people into a close can very much be a mistake. It can cost you more business than it'll actually get you. However, if you go to sales training schools, Xerox, Dale Carnegie, Fox Learning Systems, a number of these sales methodologies, and they're all good, if they try to get you to stick too much to a script, and Xerox is probably the worst one, it can be a mistake. It makes people feel like you're a cardboard cutout of a salesperson, you're not really listening, and you end up looking like a robot. An example from my own personal past, years ago I was working for an air freight company, and I had a guy working for me down in Alabama, and I worked with him for a week, making sales calls with him, trying to help him with key accounts and that sort of thing. Well, we walked into a Monsanto plant in Huntsville, Alabama, and made a presentation to a fellow. And I just sat there and let this guy make his presentation, let my sales guy do the work. But I could see from looking at this buyer that he wasn't really listening. And there was a problem. He had his arms crossed. He had a blank, firm stare on his face. He did not respond well to questions. He gave short, one-word answers. It was very evident to me that there was a problem. Well, the sales guy was smart enough to pick up on it. So the sales guy stops his presentation. He asks the customer, there seems to be some sort of problem here. You're not really responding well to my presentation. Is there a problem that I don't know about? Well, at this point, this guy came to life, and he said, yeah, there's a problem. I shipped an international shipment with your company bound for Germany, and it took it 6 weeks even to get to New York. Well, the Xerox sales methodology says if a customer states an objection, the first thing you do is you restate the objection to demonstrate to the customer that you've understood it. And then if it's a misunderstanding, if they simply have the wrong information, then you present the right information and you correct the problem. If it's an objection, a genuine objection, then you minimize it by representing other benefits that make it seem less important. Well, the sales guy harkens right back to his Xerox sales training. His sales manager, me, is in the room watching. So he restates the objection by saying, so you feel that 6-week air freight service to Germany is bad? Well, I fell off my chair. I started laughing. I couldn't stop. The customer's looking at me like I'm a crazy person. The sales guy's about to die right on the spot. All the color drains from his face. The customer's looking at me, and I popped up and explained to him why the sales guy had said that. And he started laughing. He said, well, I couldn't believe that he didn't understand the 6-week air freight service was bad. Well, anyway, it gave us the opportunity to break the ice with this guy. And we dug into it. We called operations. We found out some things. We apologized because we obviously had failed at what we were doing, and we asked for another chance. And we built the right to ask for another chance by giving this guy a lot of information he didn't have, by presenting product features that he wasn't aware of, by relating them directly to his needs. And yeah, he gave us another chance. And at the end, he ended up being a valued, dedicated customer. And it never failed. I never saw him again after that, no matter what the occasion, that he didn't tell the story about my retarded sales guy who didn't know the 6-week air freight service to Germany was bad. But in any event, all of the models that you have for sales, including that one from Xerox about handling objections, those are good reference points, but you've got to know when to come off the script and be a human being. You've got to follow your instincts. You've got to put yourself in the buyer's shoes, and don't ask stupid questions like, so you feel that 6-week air freight service to Germany is bad?